Greetings, and thank you so much for being here. Lightworkers Unite for Healing Circle. You made the choice. You did. You made the choice to be here with us tonight. Wow. When you make choices, when you give yourself permission to step into, maybe this isn't what you really know. Maybe you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this meditation. Maybe you're a little kind of apprehensive, but you're here. So give yourself a pat on the back because that takes courage. And I thank you for being here. And 147 days ago, I sat in this chair and I said, who's going to bring us all together and bring us together as one throughout the whole world, and every night that people would know exactly that they have a place to go for a dialogue, to meet people from all over the world, and then also to hit that 10-minute meditation that will help you to relax, calm, maybe have a different perspective every night, but yet the biggest one is shifting your vibrational field. And when you shift your vibrational field to a higher level, to a more positive level, what happens is it sends waves of healing, energy, and so much beauty and joy out to the world. And yes, that is the Shine On movement. It is about raising that field so it impacts the world, your sister, your brother, and they'll notice it. So thank you so much for being here. And I'm truly blessed because I get to talk to people from all over the world, from Italy to London to New York, California, Montana, Iowa, to Pittsburgh was last week, to United Kingdom, to Spain, and you know what? It's a different insight of what is happening in this world right now. Because there's so much going on, isn't there? There's so much of that negativity, that depression, that lack mentality, that, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And that's why we want to give you that inspiration, to give you that different insight. And we have a wonderful lady coming on tonight. And I think she's ready. I think she's giving me the thumbs up. She's ready to rock and roll. Yep, she's ready to rock and roll because this lady comes all the way. I'm excited. She comes all the way from Ohio. Yay! Welcome to the Healing Circle.
Oh, thank you so much, Angel. I'm so happy to be here. And thank you so much for having me. And I'm so grateful for what you're creating here. It's just so absolutely beautiful, the work that you're doing. So thank you again for having me. Really, really appreciate it.
You are so welcome. And you know what? Everybody's going to be blessed by your meditation, by your words. And that's the important part because you are a light worker. And before you tell me like a little bit about yourself, tell me, what is your definition of a light worker?
Well, to me, I mean, it's very simple. It's those that are here to bring and share their light, to make this be a more harmonious planet. To me, it all comes down to love. We are love, and we are here to share our love and share our light. And that is what I feel my purpose is in this world.
It is. It's so true, right? And everybody really on the core wants to do that. But something happens, whatever, and they get, and that's what's happening now. Because we're so, but what do you, because I know that you're an amazing light worker. Yes, let's hear it. Yes. And what do you do?
Well, it's very interesting. I am just now starting to share my gifts with the world. I have been on a spiritual journey for about 10 years now. That has brought me on an amazing path to study and learn and heal with amazing teachers. And what I've done is I've taken all of the things that I've studied, which are Qigong and sound healing, and then Shaktipat meditation and Kundalini dance and Srividya Tantra, and I'm weaving them all together. And, for me, that's what it's all about. And now that I've spent all this time learning and sharing and gaining this wisdom and, finding deep healing from it, I'm ready to share it with everybody and anybody that I can. So I am now working with people one-on-one as an inner transformation guide to help guide them along on their self-awareness journey. And I will soon be doing, once, things start to move on, some group retreats for deep healing. And then I'll also be doing some online programs as well.
Oh, that is so wonderful. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
What's the pulse, would you say, in Ohio? The last time I was in Ohio, I was at the University of Oklahoma in I'm going to date myself, in college at the University of Oklahoma. We went to Ohio to play softball, and it was in 1984 or 85. Yes. So
Ohio's a beautiful, beautiful state, wonderful community. We have a lot of beautiful beings of light here that are shining their light and doing their work. I've some incredible friends here, and it's just a wonderful place to raise your family.
So what is the well, let me say hello to Barbara. Thank you for being here. Everybody else that's on the line, and we have Noah Kane. I might be saying it wrong. Noah, it's good to see you. She has been on. You should go and check hers out. She had a great meditation also, and she's out of Florida, I think. Oh. I can remember. It's kind of hard because yet. What would you say to help people? Like, what are you finding? And are you in the same way with Phoenix, Arizona? In Arizona, it's mandatory that we wear the mask. You guys are the same. Okay. And it's interesting because we'll go into a restaurant, you sit down, and the mask comes off.
Right. Right. I know. We were at an outdoor restaurant today. My daughter's leaving for college this weekend. So we had like a lunch with the grandmother and my aunt and like all of our family and her cousins, and we were sitting outside at a patio, so nobody was wearing their masks. But then when we got up to leave, it was like, oh, forgot to put our masks on, or the need to put our mask on just to walk off of the patio. So there's a lot of anxiety around it because everybody has their own opinion about it. And that is the one thing that I've learned is, you just have to respect how everybody else feels. And, I am a person that truly believes that love is always the answer. And I believe when fear is present, love can't be present. So for myself, it's anything we can to remove the fear and be able to completely remain in love.
I love that. I love exactly. Yes, because when we're in fear and struggle here.
In the mind.
From here, we're in love and acceptance.
Yes.
Now, to love and accept what's going on right now, and I'm really talking to you out there, that maybe you are feeling like a lack. Maybe you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm looking at my bank account. I'm looking at the refrigerator. You're not alone. We're here for you. And yet coming from here is going to keep you in that struggle and fear. Coming from here and just saying, okay, I accept what's happening, which it's challenging, but I really urge you, I accept it. But I come from love, and I'm going to pick up the phone and ask for help. I do the chicken story all the time. And the chicken story is Michelle, if I called you and, you lived here in Phoenix, obviously, and I called you and said, hey, Michelle, can you pick me up a roasted chicken? You say, yeah, sure. Maybe I can't do it today, but you'd be like, sure, yeah. And you'd probably come over and you would drop it off and maybe not even say, hey, give me $6 or something, whatever it is. Right? Because we don't ask. It's asking, coming from the ask. I am worthy. I know that you are worthy of it. You deserve it and desire it. Do you have any kind of other tips that they can use? And I want to say hi to Hope because she just came on, excuse me. And she's saying it's a long time no see because I did Tai Chi like an hour ago and she was on Tai Chi. And hey, that takes courage to stop your day and actually do it. And Elena's on. Oh, two beautiful ladies. Elena, thank you. And Hope is saying hello to you too, Michelle.
Hello. And I would like to share something else, but I also wanted to let you know, Angel, for some reason I wasn't able to do a watch party to Mystic Bliss, my group page. If there's any way you can, I don't know why it wouldn't allow me. So if it doesn't, we'll just share it later. But in the meantime, what I really like to bring forward is that, when I initially had my spiritual awakening, I didn't know then what I was going through. And the one thing that became very evident was that there was a lot of things that were going around. Like first, I had a spontaneous awakening. So I just went straight to bliss and it was heavenly. But then I didn't stay there because, everything kind of came crashing down. And then we start to experience a lot of chaos. And truly, I'd like to bring awareness to the fact that I really believe that we're going through a global awakening right now. And that this pandemic brought about that chaos for every single one of us. And it's making us, reevaluate all aspects of our life. And it's making us become aware of things. And there's like lots of other things that are bubbling to the surface that we may not like to see, but yet we need to bring awareness to things to bring healing. And for me, that's the biggest key that I'd like to bring forward, is that becoming more conscious and becoming more self-aware is the best thing that we can do for ourselves and for our planet.
Yes, and I'm getting yeses. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, those comments down there. Please share this because we're getting ready to do the meditation, and that is awesome. And it is I call it a global reset, because the way, if we really look at our society and what was really happening in the whole world, we really were not conscious. We really weren't. I don't believe we were really that conscious. And now us light workers that are doing like releasing energy and helping people to understand energy, what's happening is more and more people are saying, I don't want to go to the doctor, but this anxiety and this is what's happening to me. And it's really connecting to your energy.
Yes, finding that inner peace. It's the key. It's the key.
And it's not finding, it's igniting, because it's in you. It is so in us, and it's really just saying, you know what? I'm igniting it. I'm not trying to get up. I'm getting up. I'm moving. It's so true. I'm raising my vibration for the shine. I'm raising that. Yeah. So I just get so excited because one person at a time. If there's one new person that you shared this with, and one new person looks at something differently, and is able. So I'm excited, Michelle, that you are getting ready right now to send waves of healing. And everybody, get comfortable. And you don't have to think about, I'm sending this out to this reason or this. No. Just be here, because your vibrational field heals the planet. So Michelle, you go, girl. I'm going to give you full screen. See you in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Whoops.
Okay, everybody. I'm so very grateful and happy to be here. And before we actually fully get started with the meditation, at some points during the meditation, I'm going to tell you to lift your hands up. And when I say that, this is the position that I'm talking about. And then I'm also going to tell you to bring your hands together like this, almost like you're holding a beach ball. So when I reference this during the meditation, this is what I'm meaning. So, when we're going into meditation, we always want to take a comfortable seat. But what's so important is that we have our spine erect and straight. And if you're comfortable sitting cross-legged, please do so. If you're not, or if you feel more comfortable sitting in a chair, that's great too. Just do your best to have a straight spine, because our spine is like an antenna. And then through the rest of this, I'm just going to go ahead and guide you. So if you wouldn't mind starting with me, you can just sit comfortably, and we're going to start by chanting a couple of ohms. And if you can just close your eyes from this point until the meditation is through, we'll go ahead and get started. Take in a couple of deep breaths in and out. Sometimes when we exhale, it's good to sigh out that breath. So go ahead and inhale in. Take in another deep breath. And then we're going to inhale again. And on that exhale, we're going to say Om together twice. Go ahead and inhale. Om. And then one more time, go ahead and inhale. Allow yourself to become fully present in this moment. Anytime you begin to feel a little distracted, just go ahead and focus on your breath. Take some deep breaths in and out. And just go ahead and focus on my voice. Allow yourself to be meditated. Allow yourself to just let go. The only thing that we want to do is just be present, to just be here now. Some deep breaths in and out. When I sit down to meditate, one of the first things that I like to do is to, while my eyes are closed, to lightly gaze at the point between my eyebrows. And I do mean lightly. We don't want, like, by any means to overstress our eyes. So go ahead at this point and just lightly gaze at the point between your eyebrows. My guru often refers to this as turning on the light switch to meditation. And it truly has been such a key to me for learning how to come into a full meditative state. You see, when we focus at that point between our eyebrows, what we're doing is we're immediately igniting that light that Angel was just talking about that is normally dormant at the base of our spine. We're igniting that light and calling it up just by focusing at that point between our eyebrows. And, you know, sometimes with meditation, there's a lot of people that'll have resistance and say, oh, I just can't do that. But as you sit here and you're listening to me talk, and you're lightly gazing at that point between the eyebrows, and you're just allowing yourself to take some deep breaths in and out. This is meditation. If thoughts come up into your mind, that's okay. Just let them be. Allow them to pass just like big fluffy white clouds in the sky, and just allow yourself to be present in this moment. As we sit here in this presence of this moment, if things come to our mind, sometimes what I like to do as we just let them pass them by is just remind myself to come back into my heart space. And a beautiful way to do that during meditation is to begin chanting. I also like to chant just the sound ah, A-H, ah, that tends to open up our heart. So feel free to join me now as we go ahead and chant a couple of ahs together. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. And then ha. And then again. Ha. And then one more time. Ha. As you do that, it's almost like you can feel some light fluttering around your heart space. And it just allows our heart space to completely open. And then another thing that I love to do to just get us fully present in this moment, like I was telling you before we started, is to go ahead and bring your hands up. And as your hands are up, go ahead and truly like flex your palms so that you're really stretching them wide in your fingers. And then go ahead and relax them. And then go ahead and stretch them wide again. And then go ahead and relax them. Now you may begin to start to feel the electromagnetic fields that are around us. We are energy beings and we are surrounded by energy. And as we have our palms up like that, we can possibly begin to sense the energy. If you feel like some light pins and needles on your hands. And as we're doing that, just go ahead and do a couple more extensions with your fingers and stretching your palms and then cupping again. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to bring our hands together like we're grasping at that beach ball. But I'd like you to just kind of pat your hands back and forth. to see if you can begin to feel like a ball of energy between your hands. And if you don't, that's perfectly okay. But if you do, just keep, patting back and forth. Sometimes you have to come a little bit closer, sometimes go a little bit farther. Just see where you could start to feel like a little bit of electricity between your hands. This helps us to bring awareness to the energetic fields that are around us. And you can go ahead and bring your hands back up again fully and stretch those palms a couple more times. And then go ahead and just relax your hands gently down onto your knees. And again, we're sitting with a straight spine. Let's just go ahead and take some deep breaths in and out. As we sigh out sound on our exhale, we are releasing energy. And if we just exhale through our nose, then we're tending to build energy. Typically during my meditation, I like to just inhale and exhale through the nose. So go ahead and just focus on your breath now, taking some deep breaths in and out through your nose. To me, there is nothing more beautiful than the time we spend in meditation. For myself, this is when I'm opening my heart to the beautiful union with all that is. And if there's anything that I can bring forth from this time together tonight, it's that I would like to bring forth that what you are is pure love and pure light. And any time that you aren't feeling that love and that light, allow yourself to come back into a meditative state and open your heart and remember who you truly are. Connect to who you truly are. So go ahead and breathe in the love and light that you are. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in love, and then when we exhale, release anything that isn't love. Take in a couple more deep breaths. Breathe in the love and the light that you are. And as we sit in meditation, if we allow the back of our tongue to kind of go upwards towards the roof of our mouth, and we think of something, that makes us happy, that makes us want to smile. This is what's called our inner smile. And as we do that, it's so beautiful, the energy that it brings in. It just warms our heart and allows our heart to fully open and expand. So go ahead and think of something beautiful that makes you smile. Allow the corners of your mouth to go ahead and maybe raise a little. This space and this peace is always present for you. And the more that we can access this and find this space and this peace during the day, the more that we are able to stay strong. I'd like to look at if we are in a storm, that we don't want to get blown over, that we want to stay straight. And as we stay straight and standing tall through all the winds, we can't be knocked over, the more present that we become. Meditation truly is the greatest gift that you can give to yourself. As each of us learns to truly enter into meditation each day, as we're starting, you might need to start with just 15 minutes. I always like to recommend to the people that I'm working with to go for 30 minutes a day. And then after we reach 30 minutes a day for a while, to get yourself up to an hour a day. And, to be able to do it a couple times during the day. See, as we begin to meditate, we become more conscious and we become more aware of what's happening within ourselves and others. And as we do this, our lives just tend to flow with so much more ease and grace. And we can truly bring forth living in a blissful state, which is what I truly believe is how we are meant to live. We are meant to live ecstatically. We are beings of love and light. Allow yourself the gift of accessing this. It's right inside of you. And it is right there waiting for you to allow that light to come up within, inside of yourself. Each and every day, give yourself the gift of this beautiful time and this beautiful gift of meditation. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to share just this mini meditation with you today. And Angel, I'm so grateful to you for the opportunity to share as well. You're doing such beautiful work. Thank you so much. And as this meditation is ending, you can just go ahead and slowly begin to open up your eyes. And if at any time after you're meditating, if you're not feeling very grounded, or if you're feeling maybe a little too floaty, one of the quickest ways to bring ourselves fully back into the body is to go ahead and take this part of your palm and rub your tailbone. And that just helps us to become fully grounded in our body again and able to function fully, which is, very important. So, we want to ground this energy. We don't want to just stay up here. We want to bring it down inside of ourselves. So thank you so much, everybody. And thank you, Angel.
You are so welcome. That was so beautiful. Oh, that was so nice to take that vacation from the that's going on. So really encourage you to go ahead and send this to somebody that you really love and that you really know that needs that. And it was really beautiful.
Thank you.
So, and I would love for you to go ahead and put all your information in the chat after, so that
I definitely will. And for anybody who's interested, I do have 3 free mini meditations that I would love to share with you. And I'll go ahead and put a link to that in the chat room. And if you're interested, just go ahead and click on that link and download the meditations. I truly have found when I started to learn how to meditate that it was so much easier for me when somebody else was guiding me. And, that's, a wonderful way to do it. So if that works for you, feel free to go ahead and download those as my gift to you.
Oh, that's so nice, Michelle. Thank you. And, I really invite everyone to step into that and start that, because you can. And, a wonderful way, you had the palm here on the Dantian, because I teach Tai Chi on the Dantian. And we, in Tai Chi, let me see, I'm backwards. We do both sides of the Dantian. So,
oh, yes,
it's really good for you to ground. So Nora's saying thank you.
Thank you.
Hope is saying thank you. And thank you to everyone that shared this and that is taking the time to really pay attention to themselves. So let's send more waves. So this is this is the Shine On song. And the reason that I wrote it and with my song artist, and I do sing it, is because I wanted to raise consciousness with the Shine On movement. So are we ready to go? Let's do this. Yes?
I'm ready.
So please pay attention to the words, because the words are really, really powerful. And I wrote them just for you. So here we go. You got ambition, fire and soul. Look within your heart, let your spirit flow. Ask for what you want, show them what you got. Take it to the top, don't you ever stop. Shine, shine, shine on. Everybody up here, raise your vibration. Shine, shine, shine on. There you go, yes, yes. Looking for the answers, seeking you will find. Open up your heart, leave it all behind. Smile and laugh, always give back. Glowing like a star, show them who you are. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine, shine, shine on. 'Cause you really are the superstar. Yes, you are. You're the answer. You know who you are. Look within you, breathe and focus, you're a shining star. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine, shine, shine on. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Last one. Don't you worry. Don't you fake it. Be just who you are. You're the answer to the question. You're that shining star. You really are the shining star. Because you really shine. Shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine. Shine. Shine on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now that you can see all that you can be, breathe into your heart. Don't you ever stop. Shine. Shine. Shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine. Shine. Shine on. Yeah! There we go. There we go. Didn't that bring everybody's energy up? It's like it is so contagious. Woo, woo, woo! Yeah!
I love it. I love it.
Yes, thank you for being here. It was a delight. You gave some really great tips and an amazing meditation. We really filled up. And keep it going, everybody.
Thank you.
Michelle.
Such an honor to be here. And thank you for all that you're doing. It's so beautiful. Keep shining.
Keep shining. Thank you. Thank you. And everybody out there, I'm here for you. And I will see you on Sunday night, 6 o'clock, when I will be doing the meditation and sending distant Reiki healing and healing energy out. Just before that, at 4:30, we'll be doing some Tai Chi to really kind of raise that energy. So thank you again. And we will see you next time. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Keep away. Yes. Thank you.